Hello everyone, it's Miranda from BritCent here. In London and other big cities, one of the best ways to get around is to take the train or the underground. So today I'll be teaching you some ways to ask for directions on the train or the tube and some of the phrases that you should listen out for. There's also a listening challenge at the end of the video, so keep watching if you want to try it. Firstly, when you're in the stations, there'll usually be a member of transport staff on one of the platforms. So if you want to find out how to get somewhere, the easiest way is simply to ask them, how do I get to? For example, how do I get to Buckingham Palace? But sometimes you might want to ask a more specific question. For example, where do I get off for? Which line do I take to get to? Or what time is the next train to? For example, where do I get off for the London Eye? Which line do I take to get to Notting Hill? And what time is the next train to Oxford? Sometimes your train destination will change. It might terminate at an earlier stop than usual. In this case, you'll hear something like, this train terminates here, or this train will terminate at. Make sure to listen out for announcements as you might need to change your travel plans. If you want to learn more about this, check out our video where Danny explains some of the announcements you can hear on the tube. Now that you know how to ask for directions on public transport, you'll need to understand the instructions. So, here are some common phrases you might hear when people are giving you directions. Take the, or get on the, change to, at, get off at, and go on the northbound, eastbound, southbound, or westbound train. Let's have a look at these phrases in context. Take the northbound Victoria line. Change to the eastbound Piccadilly line at Green Park and get off at Leicester Square. A final tip for today's video before the listening challenge. Some cities have different travel prices for peak and off-peak times. This basically means that at the busiest time of day, the peak time, travel fares are more expensive. For example, in London, the peak times are between 6:30 and 9:30 a.m. and 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. So if you're travelling around London and you want to save a bit of money, since public transport is ridiculously expensive, try to avoid travelling in these hours. Now let's look at a tube map and see if you can follow some directions. We'll start here. So, from Waterloo, take the northbound Northern Line for 3 stops. Change here and take the eastbound Piccadilly line for 2 stops. Change here and take the eastbound Central line for 1 stop. Where did you end up? That's all from me today. I hope this video helps you next time you're taking public transport abroad. If you want to improve your English so you're ready for any situation, then sign up to BritCent for one-to-one classes, either face-to-face or online. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.